Exhibit A. If you recognize this background, this is Yankee Stadium, located in the Bronx, New York. I was born and raised in the Bronx. Lived in Harlem, right by the 145th Street Bridge. But majority of my life experiences took place in this very borough. My first kiss, my first fight, first time I got jumped, everything. I wrote my first rap here, everything. I was just about to get hit by a car. Don't jaywalk, y'all. But as the title says, I left New York. And I never thought I would be somebody that moved out of New York. I thought I was gonna be here forever. I thought this was the place to be. This is where the magic happened. The city I never sleep. Blah 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 blah. But then I came to the realization that a lot of the things that I've learned to accept as normal from living here aren't that normal. For instance, seeing 1,000 people every single day is not normal. Living amongst this many people is not normal. Having to see this many people is not normal. You're taking a lot of different energies when you live in New York. We're notorious for being like rude or straightforward and shit like that. You kind of have no choice to be. But I think on top of that, a lot of the reason why is because we're around so many people. It's not normal to live in a building with 500 people. It's not normal to commute to work and see literally 1,000 people and take in 1,000 different energies before you go into work. It's not normal. And I didn't even realize that until I started traveling outside of New York and feel different. How much more calm I feel, how much my anxiety decreases. And it's like, oh shit, I'm on edge all the time because you don't know what you're gonna see. Now, the positives of that, of not knowing what to expect, is that you can expect anything. Anything can happen. You can run into anything, you can get into anything in New York. But that's also a negative too. You can get into anything in New York. I'm a very sensitive being, and I didn't realize how much I was taking in everybody's energy living here, and that's not okay. I like to stargaze too. You don't really get to see the stars living here. Don't get me wrong. The fuck is that? Well, you see the moon right here. But you only get to see stars. I love seeing stars. I love seeing the solar system. You only get to see that here. You feel me? Another reason I moved out of here, because it's cold as fuck. It's January right now. It's like 21 degrees, feel like 6, according to the Weather Channel. I hate that shit, bro. I am a July baby. I don't need to feel like this. For 6 months? Suck my... All jokes aside, it's too cold. And I can't handle that. I don't even like that. I like how I dress when it's this cold. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? I got some, but it's like, fuck. It shouldn't feel like this. And what that causes me to do when it's cold like this, I stay inside. And when I stay inside, I get antsy. I get depressed. I get recluse. And I don't like feeling that way. Every single year, I dealt with seasonal depression. Every single year. Because it will get cold, it will get dark early, and I can't really go out and do the things like that I like to do. Like play basketball or go to the park, take a walk. It's just uncomfortable. And those two things are the very reason why I left New York. Right now, I live in LA, and you see what's going on in LA right now. So that's not gonna be for long either. Yeah, it's just nice to be able to see trees. It's just nice to be able to drive like 2 hours and be in the desert and you're in nature. And don't get me wrong, you can go upstate in New York, but it's fucking cold. But don't get me wrong, I love New York. I love my city. It is the reason why I am who I am. It is the reason why I am who I am. And I can never take that away from it. It's where I met majority of my friends. The people that I love. The people that I love live here. And there's so many aspects of my personality that stemmed from living here. I would have never gotten into theater. I would have never gotten into music. I would have never gotten into sports. I would have never gotten into dance. All these things I would have never gotten to if I didn't live here. And the energy, the fact that so many different cultures live here and you get to interact with them, and that's something that you don't get I don't think you get anywhere the way that you get here. It's the only place you can be in the same room as an Indian, a Puerto Rican, a Nigerian, and a Jamaican all at the same time. And everybody gets it. When you go to other places, it's a lot more segregated and it's a lot less understanding. And I do miss that about New York. I do miss that. But outside of that, you know what I mean? And I'm not telling you to move. You can stay in New York. Stay in New York if you need to. But it just stopped being for me. Stay dangerous.